Hey ladies and gentlemen, it's Beaky with the Untitled Game Show, and I'm back with more video game news for you guys today on May 30th, 2015. And let's start it off with some okay video game news before we jump into some craziness and some goodness coming from the industry today on Monday. Let's start off with Sony. Sony has announced the PlayStation Experience 2016 location. So if you guys don't know what PlayStation Experience is, it's their event where they showcase E3 in a big theater for you guys to watch and just give away some swag. What is the amazing swag that Sony's going to be giving away this year? A PlayStation Experience Coca-Cola cup. Really, Sony? Along with a freaking card? And some digital swag. Alright, the swag does not sound very exciting, and I know the event is going to be free. If you live near a theater, this might be a fun thing to go to with your friends, because it is absolutely free. And if for some reason you want a PlayStation Coca-Cola cup, I guess go ahead and grab it. Who knows, maybe you can eBay it for a few bucks. I don't know. You be an entrepreneur. Go to this, grab a free cup, sell on eBay for 10 bucks, whatever. For me, I live an hour and a half from the nearest theater, so I'm going to be sticking my ass home and streaming it for you guys and giving you guys my live reactions to the event. For everybody else, if you do want to make it to the theaters, I'll have a list of all the theaters available for this event in the comment section and into the description below. Now let's get on into the more the controversial news. Alright, this is coming from Microsoft and the ex-Lionhead devs. A new Fable game has been announced. It is called Fable Fortune. And when is this game coming out? And how is it coming out? Well, when is it coming out? Well, that hasn't been decided yet because Microsoft isn't publishing it. So how can there be a Microsoft non-published Fable game? Well, the dev is now, the ex-former dev, they have made their own little studios and they're gonna turn to Kickstarter. Yes, that's right, guys. The next Fable game is gonna be coming from Kickstarter. Oh, did I forget to mention? It's gonna be a card-based game. This is what all the Fable fans were hoping for Microsoft to shut down the studio, make the studio that once existed have to license out the Fable brand, and then make a card game that's gonna have to be made on Kickstarter. Fable is my favorite Xbox franchise, and I can't believe this is how far it has become. Oh man, as a Fable fan, my heart hurts. Well, let's move on to some really excellent and better news. Like, this is the biggest news of the day, of course, guys. Payday 3 confirmed. Microtransaction has been eliminated because Starbreeze went ahead and bought back the rights. Now, this is a very complex story here, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys remember, I talked about this a year ago at this point. Payday 2 had a lot of microtransactions added to the game after the developer basically said it wasn't going to happen. But here we are. They've realized their mistakes. They're going to be making a Payday 3, and they're buying back the rights so they can be the sole creative control of the license, and they're going to eliminate all microtransaction, and they're going to go back into Payday 2, and they won't have it as well. This is all good news because you would like the developer to own all the rights to the game that they want to develop, to have the creative control to make it the way that they want, and take out these damn microtransactions. Now, the deal itself is very complicated, so that is something to note right here, because if you get down into the finer details, they have stuff like this. 505 Games will retain 33% of revenue share from Starbreeze net revenue from future sales of Payday 3, capped at $30 million. After Starbreeze has fully recouped its development and marketing costs, the press release said. No further details on Payday 3 was announced. So I'll have a full link to the description to the source to all these stories so you guys can read the information for yourself. But like I said, the deal sounds very complicated, but in the end of days, having less microtransaction in a game like Payday is a good thing. As someone who did very much enjoy the first Payday game, the second game came out, I didn't really jump on it because I didn't have friends to play with, but by the time I heard about all this microtransaction stuff, it never made me want to go back and even pick up the game. But I am definitely willing to check out a Payday 3 because I do think they do some pretty cool things over there at Starbreeze. That's been your video game news wrap up for today on Monday. I'll be back once again every single day with more. Let me know what you guys think of me coming back to video game news. I know it's been like almost 2 months, but I've been away for so long, but I'm happy to be here again. Later, guys.